Hello, second graders. We are so excited to have you at Lakeside next year as third graders. We are so excited.
Yay!
My name is Mrs. Freitag. I get to be your principal. This is my 6th year at Lakeside as your principal as you guys come in as third graders.
And I am Mrs. Thompson. You may know me. So I do the same job as what Mrs. Johnson does over at Lincoln. So I will get to come into your classrooms when you are third graders and teach you about all these wonderful different things. We are so excited to have you. Woo!
Each morning, students arrive either by bus or maybe your parents drop you off or you walk to school, but you'll always come in the front doors. A bus grader will meet you actually right at your bus and they'll welcome you and greet you and get you excited for the day. And then you'll go ahead and you can decide to go in and go straight to breakfast or you can go straight to your classroom. It depends on what you choose to do. Good morning.
Second graders, almost third graders. Once inside our building, you will have the choice to either go to the lunchroom or you can choose to go to your classroom.
For breakfast, you'll come into the lunchroom and you'll go right through our a la carte line. You'll sit at the lunchroom tables that are normally set up, but they're not set up right now because we're getting it all cleaned. You'll go and sit at the tables, eat your breakfast, clean off your tray, and then you head straight to class.
Hello students, so after you've either chosen to have breakfast or you've come into our building, you will be heading directly to your locker. Once inside and you get to your locker, you're going to be taking out any items that you may need for your classroom. If you have a water bottle, you can also fill that up. We have water fountains that are in the hallway. Make sure that you are just ready for the day. Along with that, you may also need to use the restroom. We want to make sure that you are washing your hands really well. 20 seconds. You can sing the ABCs. You can count. You can do whatever you'd like to do with that. Wash your hands really well. And then head off to your class.
Third grade has 5 classroom teachers. The first one that we're going to talk about is Mrs. Markgraf. Mrs. Markgraf's room is located right next to the lunchroom actually, and we'll let you just peek at her room.
Students, this is Miss Korth's room. She is also another third grade teacher. This is her classroom.
Mrs. Lipke is another one of our third grade teachers. Let's check out her room.
This is Miss Walmsley's room. Again, another third grade teacher. Come on in.
Mrs. Zimmerman is our 5th third grade teacher. Come on in and check this one out as well. Many of you already know Mrs. Wiggern because she was your art teacher over at Lincoln Elementary. You get to have her at Lakeside as well. Check out her space at Lakeside. It's pretty awesome. At Lakeside Elementary, we have 2 Phi-Ed teachers. We have Mrs. Peterson
And Mr. Kanan.
Lakeside's pretty amazing because we have this huge gym to have all of our activities in. It's pretty awesome.
While you're here at Lakeside, you will also get to work with Mrs. Kanat. She is our music teacher. You will get to do a lot of fun things while you're here at Lakeside. Recorders, listening to the piano, singing along, tons of fun things for you to do and experience. All right, upcoming third graders, you also get to have STEM, or sometimes it's known as technology, similar to what you had with Mrs. Pierce over at Lincoln, but you get to have Mr. Pika. He will be your teacher for STEM. Lots of fun and exciting things. Legos, Lots of creativity happening in this room. Lakesiders, here at Lakeside, we also have a wonderful library. The library has lots of different genres that you can choose from, along with different levels of readers. Enjoy.
Mr. Davis is our technology teacher at Lakeside Elementary. He is here every morning with us to teach you technology. You'll do keyboarding, you'll learn how to work Google Classroom, all kinds of really cool stuff. Here's our technology room. So Lakeside main office has my office, Mrs. Hattlestead, who's our building secretary, and also the nurse, and Mrs. Thompson. So come on in here and you can check out where the nurses' headquarters are. Here we are at the main office of Lakeside. As a student, you'll come in through the hallway. Parents, they'll come in through the outside door right into the main office. So students, come on in this way. Mrs. Thompson's office is right down there.
Hello, Lakeside students. Again, I'm Mrs. Thompson, school counselor here at Lakeside. Sometimes I get to see students by themselves, sometimes I get to see them in a group, and other times I get to come into your classroom. So if you have any questions, I'm the person.
And here is my office. Sometimes you get to see me for all kinds of wonderful things. Sometimes we get to talk about other stuff too, but we usually come to a really good conclusion. Right in here is the main office, and this is where Mrs. Hattlestead does all of her magic. This is Mrs. Hattlestead. Many of you will get to know her really well because she helps us all solve problems all day long. At Lakeside, you get recess every single day, and we love to have the students get outside and get some fresh air and have some fun. We have a wonderful playground for you.